Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492.
Yes!
Columbus discovered America.
No! No.
Probably not. First of all, when Christopher Columbus came here, there were millions of people with established cultures. Secondly, Columbus had a really rough map of where North America was, so obviously other people had explored before him. He simply was a person that publicized it and really opened it up for trade and other trips. But I'm not here to talk about history necessarily. I'm here to talk about the Kensington runestone, and more importantly, how it affected the family of Olof and Karen Oman. In 1898, Olof Oman was clearing a field, and when he was able to uproot a tree, he discovered the Kensington runestone. This stone was engulfed into the roots of the tree. His two sons were with him that day, Olof and Edward. So at first they thought the writing was Native American, but then Olof Oman, in earnest, wanting to find out, what was behind the stone, he transcribed it and sent it off to scholars. He mistranscribed it from the original stone, and immediately people thought it was a hoax. So what happened then is that there were men in the historical community that were very staunchly against the idea that Vikings could have come to Minnesota in 1362, which is the date on the stone. So what happened was not only that people tried to do a study to find out if it was authentic, which would have been great if that's all it was, but they began to ridicule the Oman family and harass them. Now, you could understand this may be happening for a year or two, but this went on for 10, 15 years, even longer.
This is Edward Oman, the son that found the stone with his father. I'm sorry, there's poop everywhere.
You're braver than I am, man.
Oh, it's good luck. Omans recalls vividly finding the stone under 4 inches of soil. The story that we use it for a doorstop at our greenery is untrue, he said. My father flopped it up with a mattock, and I dusted it off and noticed the characters. We took it home, cleaned it up, and set it in a shed in front of the granary. During his boyhood days, Edward Oman developed an intense dislike for the stone and ran away and hid when asked to talk about it. The reason was that so many people questioned and cross-questioned him about it, many of them scholars and historians of some who believed he and his father might possibly have carved the characters in the stone to win fame and notoriety. I don't know what this is.
Stuff. I think it's just from a tree. I know, I read something about
Omar's eyes still blaze as he recalls the efforts of these doubting Thomases to undermine the truth of the find. To think that my father and I could do such a thing is utterly ridiculous, he said. We never knew anything about the runic characters.
So the children were ridiculed, the children were harassed by investigators and people that wanted to question them and re-question them. The family was asked to do legal depositions and testimony, and so they cooperated and did that. It also pulled in the neighbor and other people in the community. And so, the family walked in the shadow of this discovery and all of the ridicule for many, many years. So 2 people committed suicide in the family farmhouse. They are both very sad stories. David Oman came down with an illness and knew that he probably would never walk again. The wheelchair was downstairs when no one was there. He pulled himself downstairs, got himself in the wheelchair, positioned a shotgun in the front doorway, and shot himself. Amanda did marry and move away. Her husband died. She came back to the family farm. One of the people that challenged the family the most came to visit them because he wanted more evidence. Amanda was trying to show that they had nothing to hide. He asked for the family scrapbook, which included some things about the runestone apparently. She gave it to him, and he said he'd bring it back. She tried to write to get it back, and he never did. Apparently he used part of that to rekindle some of the hype about this, and Amanda felt she brought shame on the family again, so she shot herself in the family farmhouse. So out of real caring for this family, Debbie Griggs and I came to the farmhouse, and we decided to try to reach the family through our typical paranormal investigative methods. So I think we are the first people to ever investigate at the family farm. So we just stood in front of the farmhouse, and we used our K2 meters, our spirit box, our digital tape recorder, and we tried to connect with the family. And we feel we connected, and that's what this video is about. It's about the tragedy of the family and us trying to reach them and connect with them. So I hope you will find it as compelling as we did.
Did you have to run away? What's running?
Well, his daughter ran away, but it's not the right.
Is this his daughter?
Kind
What's
of.
his daughter's name? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Is this the son? Oh, look at the K2. Look at the K2.
Oh my gosh.
Is this the daughter or the son? Is this the son of?
I think it is his
Oh,
son.
it's your son. We honor you. Yeah, we're sorry that people didn't believe in you. Thank you. Do you know what his son's name was?
I don't. They didn't even
Where-
say today.
We're going to look up and see what your name is so we can honor you. Oh, you welcome. You welcome. With the K2.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that it would have been his sister ran away
She did run
because
away?
of the ridicule, and she never came back.
Oh. Are you the sister?
Cause.
Yeah. Are you the sister that ran? Oh, look at that K2 going.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
That's probably the most we've had all weekend to get to the
Yes.
orange.
Thank you. We are
Yeah.
honoring you. I know, honey, that they were making fun of you. Yes. We're out in the middle of nowhere. There is no way that K2 can go off like that.
Well, there's no electricity in the house.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah.
Let's say that. there's
And we're
no
far away
electricity.
from it, that our
Yeah.
equipment is not making it move. So we're
Right.
honoring the daughter that ran away. Thank you. Is there something that you would like us to know? You were disturbed? Yes, we know, sweetie. We know, but you can call on your mom and dad if you want to go to the other side. They'll come down and get you. Thank you. Look at that light going like crazy. Thank you. Are you staying here at the home looking for your parents? Oh, well, they're on the other side, honey. They're on the other side. Call on them and they'll come and get you. They'll come and get you. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Is there something else you'd like us to know? We're going to send you prayers and blessings. We're going to send you prayers and blessings. Okay? Oh, thank you. I mean, you're making it go all the way to the top. I mean, if you want to come with us, we're staying at the Palmer house. Please.
Look at it says please.
Yes, we will help you. We'll help you, okay? We'll say, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabrielle, and Uriel, come down.
Oh my gosh.
And grab the girl and send her to the other place. She will not be. It's okay. It's okay. you're okay, all right? We bless you. We honor you. We acknowledge you. Thank you. Thank you. Just, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Muriel. Come please get female. Yep, female. It's the daughter. We're going to find out what your name is, and we're going to do a prayer for you, okay? We appreciate you connecting with us. We appreciate you talking with us. I know, we're probably the first people that was been connecting with you, have we? Yes. God, that thing's going crazy.
All the way to the red.
Yeah.
And that's almost the first time this weekend that that's happened, but it's happening repeatedly.
Yeah. We are going to call the angels on you. So move the phone just in case. I don't want it closer to it. Because Is this the... Oh, yeah, you walk. Okay, so that just gives us confirmation that it's not the phone or mine.
From here, we went to find the discovery site of the Kensington runestone. While on our way, the name William came up twice on our ovilus. We were pretty sure this was the name of one of Karen and Olaf's sons, and as it turned out, it was their second to the youngest son. Right after the name came up, Debbie looked out the car window and saw a full apparition. There were other very telling words that came across the ovilus, but I will let Debbie tell you all about it.
Okay, so this says William. I just wanted to film it before it went away. I'm going to give you a story. Here's a story of a lovely lady named Debbie. That's me, Psychic Debbie. So I go in the car and I said, I need to go. I need to go in the car because it's cold. So I'm sitting in the car. I look this way and I see one of his sons, the spirit of his son, come up. And I was like, oh my God. And I started crying because I saw his son standing. There's a gunshot. And on the K2, on the voice box thing, it said hung. And I saw him right here. The spirit of him was standing right here. I hope that he showed himself again. And then on the word box, I'll show you the words. It said hung, black and heart, area, and I'll show you the words. So I don't know if Olaf's son, because people didn't believe of them about the Kingston ruins, and they were chastised so much, he committed suicide. Today is Veterans Day, 11/11, and I said thank you for honoring the country. Thank you for being of service. And then also on the word box, it said William, and Diane said that's one of his sons. So that's why I'm filming this. I got to start learning to put a camera on me and have you join me on these adventures. Look at how beautiful it is. But I saw him standing right here, and he was telling me where the stone is not exactly where the ruins were found. He's saying that the ruins were found here. So I don't know why they put the ruined stone there, because he said, I'm hearing from Spirit that they went by feet, and he said, we go by meters. So it would have been closer.
But it really kills your ears. Thank you.
Okay. What does that say?
Olaya.
Your light. The light. The
Oh
light
my
just turned
God.
on.
Oh my God.
Hi, Olaya. Hello. See the light turning on? Thank you for communicating with us. Oh,
It's bright.
thank you.
Look how bright
Look
it is
how
now.
bright it is, you guys.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for now.
Thank
Now
you.
it's not as bright. Oh, wait, maybe it's where I'm standing, partially.
Okay,
Yeah.
so whoever's communicating with us, thank you. Thank you. What is it that you would like to tell us? On Diane's hand, she has a recorder, so we can, even though we might not be able to hear you, we could hear you on there. Okay? So, are you Alaya? If you are, turn the flashlight off. Are you one of the daughters? Turn the flashlight off.
Darn it, I missed it. It says dark.
No, it says dark.
It's getting dark. That's true.
Yeah. We don't believe in dark entities, so if you're a dark entity, you need to leave. We demand and claim that you leave now. I mean, how bizarre that it turned on.
And it wasn't when we fooled around with the phone, it was after, right? So,
She's testing to see if it turns on and off.
this is pretty dang solid.
I know, it's like,
I mean, it's cemented in
we
there.
can't move it. Are you Alaya? Are you his wife? Are you one of the people that made this a park? Boy, that got really bright all of a sudden when I said wife. Are you?
His wife's name was Karen.
Yeah.
If you're Karen, can you turn off the flashlight, please?
Oh, there was just a knock in the house. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. And there's no acorns. or
Nothing's
anything.
falling.
There's no.
If you notice, there's no wind.
There's really not much branches at all over the roof.
And there was just a knock at the house.
Flashlight, please.
Oh, there was just a knock in the house. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
A car's going by, so that's a car. Flashlight got brighter.
You know, just so you know, if you step back and forth, the flashlight will get brighter.
Oh, gotcha.
because depending on where you stand, like right now it's glaring and it's going all over. If I stand here, it's not.
Okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, we got to debunk things. We
Little
got to
Miss-
debunk
Little
things.
Miss Debunker.
No, we need to debunk things.
Do you want it to
This
be
way, so
facing
you
on
can
you?
see me a little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot, but I want to show them how much they had to turn it on. So I'm going to turn you off again. So if it turns on, it's because you turned it on. Okay? This still says anger, and you can use this light. And here's another machine that you can talk through. So, it's a little chilly out. Anybody want to talk to us? You don't have to be an Oman family member. You could be, appearing. It says appearing. I'm appearing. Ta-da! No, it says appearing on here.
Well, maybe they're appearing.
Yeah, so where do you want us to look to see you?
Did you hear anything with the spirit box?
Yeah, but I don't know what it said.
I can turn it louder. I just didn't want to interrupt your videotaping.
Okay. Are you recording it?
Yep.
Okay, so anybody come out? Is that what they said?
Sounded like that to me.
Yeah. Okay, come out, wherever you are. Only if you're of the highest vibration. We demand and claim only of the highest vibration come around us. If it's anything of a lower vibration, I demand and claim that you leave now. Only the highest vibrations. Oh, appearing. It says appearing. I'm appearing. No, it says appearing on here.
Well, maybe they're appearing.
Yeah, so where do you want us to look to see you?
Oh, over. Do you think it's spirit box?
Yeah.
Come out.
Come out? Is that what they said? What would you like us to say? You can turn the flashlight on, the K2 meter, talk on here, or talk on the voice box. said something.
Yep.
I don't want to. Is that what it says?
I don't know.
Could you say that again? The K2 meter. Tap on here or tap on the voice box. Said something.
Yep. In this next segment, you will hear Debbie say that a spirit could appear by the trees, by the road, by the house, and after she says the word house, you should hear a faint male voice say Jacob.
On the road, in the house.
It almost sounds like a different language.
If you want to appear by like the tree or the trees, on the road, in the house.
It almost sounds like a different language.
Yeah. Are you saying Swedish? Are you doing German? On the road, in the house.
It almost sounds like a different language. It sounds like a different language.
Yeah. Are you saying Swedish? Are you doing...
We're trying to reach Olof Omen's daughter. Could you please speak into our little box here and tell us your name? Into our little box here and tell us your name? In this next segment, right after I say it makes sense, you will hear a male voice say Dakota.
Or is this Olof?
It just makes sense if we're talking about. It just makes sense if we're. Right after Debbie says, unless you want to communicate, you will hear a male voice quickly say, help me. So I don't like FM.
Okay, I'm going to turn you off unless you would like to communicate. 10, 9. To turn you off unless you would like to communicate. 10, 5, 4, 3. Do you want us to leave? Remain silent.
In this next segment, you will hear that we interpreted the spirit box to say remain silent, but when we actually listen to the audio recording, it is the same voice that said Dakota, but it is saying Raman say. We do not know if this is the Dakota language.
3. Do you want us to leave? Remain silent.
After Debbie turned off the iPad, we got 3 more communications. We had the spirit box respond by saying 6:20 when we talk about it getting dark and asking them to turn on the flashlight. Then we get an even more impassioned help me along with the word upstairs in the obelisk. After this, we get one last one with a very pleading voice saying please. It sounds as if the person is suffering. I think we might need the flashlight on if you can manage to turn it on for us. Is that where you stay? Yeah, tell us if you're here. While Debbie and I were visiting the Kensington Runestone Museum, we came across a heavy antique lamp. All of a sudden, the lamp started swinging. I tried to debunk this by going back later and jumping up and down by it and waving my arms around it, but it would not budge. I also waited to see if it would swing again once the heat kicked in, but it did not. I moved it with my hands to see how heavy it was, and it seemed to weigh 20 to 30 pounds. It was a beast. I also asked the museum staff if there was anything going on above it, and they assured me there was no workmen or anyone on the roof, and let me know there was no floor above it. Such is life when you hang around with Debbie Griggs.
Kensington stone, it's moving even more. We asking it to move more and it's moving more and more. Thank you. Thank you. Could you just move even more? I mean, like really swing? Well, you're swinging. I'm a swinging. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. It was standing still. Yes, we hear the heater, but it was standing still with the heater on before. And it's a pretty heavy thing. Could you move a little bit more?
You're doing great, but we just...
Oh, now it's stopping. And the heater's still going.
Know it's hard to convince other people, but you're doing great. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much.
One more possible bonus paranormal occurrence. Debbie and I were at the Discovery site. We were talking about where we were going next and spoke many times of going to a nearby Viking altar. After, when we were filming, I am bringing up the subject of the Viking altar, but I stopped mid-sentence because I lost my train of thought. Debbie and a possible male spirit finished my sentence by saying Viking altar. You will hear Debbie say Viking altar, and superimposed over her words is a man's voice saying Viking altar. Except for someone leaving the park by truck a distance away, we are alone on roughly 40 acres, and I am not speaking. It could be a function of the camera, but it has never happened before this day or after. We will play it twice for you. You're not in the way, you're just on the side of the tree. And, okay, next is, our next adventure is going to see a stone that they think is a
Viking altar.
Viking altar. You're not in the way, you're just on the side of the tree. And, okay, next is, our next adventure is going to see a stone that they think is a
Viking altar.
Viking altar.
So,
alrighty.
Either it's a Nordic altar. So
All right.
let's find it before it gets dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo!
Let's go.
See you next time. Blessings and smiles. Bye.
Hello, this is Diane from K97 News here at the Ullman Family Farmhouse Museum. We are here today with world-renowned psychic Debbie Griggs. We're about to embark on an adventure. Da, 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 da.
Hello, beautiful people at the Kingston, right?
Kensington Runestone Family Farm, Owen Family Farm. We haven't even been drinking. This is just despicable.
I'm filming right now.
I have ya. There, now I have ya. I'm going to zoom in on it. Here is world-renowned psychic Debbie Griggs, otherwise known as Photo Psychic Debbie. Here, documenting this moment.